Good evening everyone, welcome to my channel Lotus Astro, and for all those who are new to the channel, do subscribe so that you can be posted with all the videos that I do. Now talking about the Nakshatra series, today we'll be doing Chitra Nakshatra, which is governed by Mars. So the planet for Chitra Nakshatra is Mars, and it belongs to the constellation of Alpha Virginis. The deity of this nakshatra is Twastru, or else Lord Vishwakarma, who is a celestial architect. So when you're talking about buildings, residences, or else even living beings, Lord Vishwakarma takes care of this. The symbol of this specific nakshatra is the pearl. It symbolizes all the motherly nature and the love which we get from a mother. It also denotes a matured woman who's ready to conceive. And the organ which is related to this is the womb, because this is a planet, or sorry, this is a nakshatra which takes care of offspring. So whenever you plan conception, or else somebody is planning for a child, this is a very important nakshatra on the chart of that specific individual for all. Now this nakshatra also takes care of all seeds, grain, cattle, any kind of thing which needs to go ahead and rejuvenate, or else take birth. The animal connected to this nakshatra, which is Chitra, is a female tigress. Now these specific natives, as you know, tigers can see very well in dark. They have a very good eyesight in the dark. So these natives will have a very profound eyesight, provided they have the sun or the moon sitting in this specific nakshatra. Now it's not that all of them will be having very good night visions and they can see very clearly in the night, even in the dark. There are those specific people who have the sun or else the moon in this specific nakshatra. Then is when they will be having that a very good vision. Another thing what I've seen in Chitra Nakshatra people, like if you see, it's governed by Mars. Now you know what the nature of Mars is and what kind of a planet it is. So it will not go ahead and disturb you or trouble you or do any kind of harm to you, unless and until you push it to do so. So it's just like a tigress taking care of her babies when they are small. These mothers also who have a prominent Chitra Nakshatra would be very protective towards their children, specifically, that nobody harms them. Now when I'm talking about a prominent Chitra Nakshatra or any other nakshatra, it would be either your ascendant lord, or else you have your sun or moon placed in this specific nakshatra or any nakshatra. Then is when that planet plays a very important role. So say if you're running through a dasha of that specific planet which is sitting in this nakshatra, then you will see all those attributes coming in more during that mahadasha time. Now they're very good at planning, or else structuring, or else they're very good at architecture. They're very good at making a blueprint. They're very good at finding a solution for every specific problem which is there. Another very important thing about Swastru is that this was one deity which created illusion. So they are very excellent at anything related to illusion, or else magic, and they are always inclined to win, because Mars has that kind of a temperament where Mars always wants to win the battle. It is not that it will not be the wrong way, depending upon the nakshatra how it is placed, whether what exactly is the planet placed in this nakshatra, but they always have that winning attitude within themselves. They are very good at architects. So we've always seen that they have some kind of interest, and they have a very good eye over creating specific monuments. Just as this specific deity Twastru had an issue with Indra, related to the father. So related to this specific nakshatra people would have issues with their bosses, just considering the issues which he had with Indra. So it's a nakshatra which will be a little difficult when it comes to managing with your bosses. Very good at accounts, and just as Chitra people are celestial accountants. That's the reason why they keep their accounts perfect, and they can be very very good accountants as well. Now Mercury, when you have your Mercury, when you have Jupiter or Moon in the ascendant, then is when you also have something where they have this photo vision, where they remember accounts in a form of, you know, a photo layout, like a very good photographic memory. So it's like if they have a specific accounting, they would remember in a photo vision. And that's the reason why some of them are good at photography as well. They love sculpting any of the body parts. They would, you know, if you have your Mars in Chitra Nakshatra, then is when they would like to go ahead and, you know, sculpture their body, or else, you know, it's not only for gymming. It's not specifically when I'm talking about sculpting your body, it would be just for gymming or else have a good physique. They also look at, you know, working with yoga, and, you know, going ahead and practicing yoga techniques. Now talking about the padas of Chitra Nakshatra, now we know Chitra, the domain is governed by Mars. Mars is a nakshatra. Mars is the lord of this specific nakshatra. The first pada falls in the Leo Navamsh, the sun. So physically strong, very handsome, and most of the times they're destroying their enemies if they have any. They have very good friends circle. They are workaholic people, but a little flirtatious. Okay. So this is what is seen in this pada 1 when I'm talking about Chitra pada 1. And they would like to do all things. They would undertake a lot of things, but they would like to do it with detailing. Now going to pada 2, it comes to the Virgo Navamsh. Not a very good pada, because your Mercury plays an important role. At times it is seen, considering a lot of other factors, that they would turn out to be womenizers, very sweet speakers and charmers. Though very you know, experts in their jobs, perfectionists, would like to do things, detailing, intellectual stuff, mental capability, all the things seen in the pada 2. Pada 3, Venus. Now when you talk about Venus, it's coming in the Libra Navamsh, famous, wealthy. They love various, they love to take part in or else you know, be inclined to various kind of sexual activities and practices, very successful, and socially active. They're very interested in relationship, good in business, because Libra Navamsh, when you're talking about good in business, good in partnerships, all the beautiful Venus traits. Okay, now it also depends upon where exactly your Venus is placed on your chart. Now say you have some planet sitting in Chitra Nakshatra, but the domain for the pada 3 would be Venus. So if you have any planet sitting over here, it needs to have a good affinity with Venus present over there. Talking about pada 2 is the fourth pada of this nakshatra. Pada 4 is the Navamsh of Scorpio, and Mars is the ruler of this Navamsh. You will see these people tend to be a little unhappy in life at times, and stingy, having some kind of mental issues always. Though they are very tough, however they do not get, you know, indulged in that kind of good kind of work, you know. It's always towards the negative side. Though if they take up trades related to, you know, the black market, or else I wouldn't say black market, but then you see people of a very prominent pada for mining, coal, oil, anything which is the underground, the hidden you know, you find these people being very very secretive at time, you know, very hidden. They are very brave, because Mars plays an important role. But when you're talking about the Scorpion Navamsh, you might be knowing Scorpion Navamsh is that he hidden the secret Navamsh with all the occult knowledge in it. So yes, very good occultists, astrologers, people into different kinds of, you know, psychic stuff, esoteric stuff. So beautiful, it's a beautiful nakshatra. Yes, Mars plays an important role over here, and it's falling in your Virgo sign. So yes, a beautiful nakshatra overall. And this is what was my take over Chitra Nakshatra. And if you like the video, do go ahead and share it with your friends and family. And do not forget that the divine is always there, no matter which nakshatra, which planets are governing you, troubling you. Just pray to him, and he is there to take care of you. Thank you so much for watching. Coming back with the next nakshatra, Swati, which is one of my favorite nakshatras. I'll be doing it very soon, as and when I get time. Have a beautiful Sunday, and if you'll get to see this video on Monday, have a beautiful week ahead. Thank you so much. God bless you.